cleaning some of that shit up.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
still cleaning it up, and it's a very hard battle. That's why when I don't understand what people who are out from the outside of our culture who say don't get them money. Fuck you mean don't give us money? Like you wouldn't have nothing if we didn't do the work that we did. Like for 400 or 500 years, we did the jobs that you all wouldn't do, that you didn't know how to do.
Facts.
You didn't know how to do
Facts.
architecture like that. You didn't know how to do any of these things. So we built everything, and then you turn around hundreds of years later and call us lazy for doing it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like when we're stating our case and going, hey, we need $14 trillion to repay the debt that was done to this specific group of people. I don't understand why other people get involved and say, no, we shouldn't do that. When actually you should. It's a debt paid. The Asian community was paid. The Japanese were paid off. Every other community, the Jewish community, everybody got their fair share. But
Yep.
you know what I mean? And it's a sad situation. And I don't want to continue to go into that, but it's just crazy to me that that's the root of it. And then to be up to date, just to speak on that and just say, hey, this is what we would need to get ourselves into a position where we won't need anybody's help no more. But I think we also understand that there's another game in that too, right? If I have,
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's also
depend on me, then you won't. You know what I mean? Like there's no way.
It's us too. It's us too.
Yeah, but it's systematically made that way. Well, if I get you to depend on me, there is no need for you to need the male figure in your life, or you know, it's a bunch of.
Oh, I had that conversation with somebody before. Not just you. I know we talked about stuff like this before, but that keeping the man out of the household is the biggest way to keep everything as it is right this day. That is so, like, even when you do applications for like low income housing or food stamps or Medicaid or any type of government assistance, their main thing is if you tell them the man is in the house, you're looked at like, oh well, nah, we ain't giving y'all nothing. Even if both of them are working, nah, we ain't giving y'all nothing like that. Nah, you know, some people might get it, but now they're so critical about that statement. That's why they ask you, you know, is the father on child support? Do you know who the daddy is? What's his name? What's his info? What's his social? You know, well, you know, in order to get this, you got to file for child support. You know, they're trying. It's crazy. It's like instead of helping to alleviate this problem, now also it's us too. It's us too. Instead of us going to procreate like 40 going north, like we work in a baby factory just to get more benefits, we gonna keep it real.
That too, that part.
Some of us need to stop and just, not some of us, because I only have two, but people who do that, they need to stop and go, hey, wait, let me get me together. Let me get me together with the ones I got. You know, how do I get off of this? How do I move away from this? Like, that's always my mission.
Not just that part, but the other part where she says, well, I need you to leave. And he does leave. Do you realize what you're telling the man when you're telling him, I don't need you here to raise these kids?
And that's a lie. These men are so necessary in the household.
Absolutely. If you're being told, if that's the message that's being sent to you and you're not asking any questions, and someone's putting a better situation in front of you than what you already have, for certain individuals, they will take to that because it's like, oh, well, we'll do better without you.
Right.
Well, maybe on the household side, but just having the presence of a male figure would definitely change the balance of how things go. Having the man in the household is essential for any family. Like you need both parents. You don't need just one. You need both. And if they're telling you to get rid of one just so we can give you more money, doesn't that sound suspect to people?
Yes. No, because they want it that way. What they're thinking of is the money end. I need the money. I need the money. I need some shoes. I need hair. I need nails. I like